weekly on Project Runway Australia.
You must design a look for Maya's popular women's range, Basque. The winner of this challenge will be manufactured and sold in Maya stores as part of the Basque range.
The prize is amazing.
Lee was tripping out.
Sometimes I don't like myself. I just want to go back to being crazy, fun Lee again.
The winning design will be revealed at Maya's Melbourne City store.
It was great to win.
Brent, you are out. The winner of Project Runway Australia will receive a 2008 Fiat 500, a 6-page fashion spread in Madison Magazine, and a $100,000 opportunity to design and show their own collection at the 2009 L'Oreal Melbourne Fashion Festival, courtesy of L'Oreal Paris. This is Project Runway Australia.
I bring innovation. My fashion always sparkles.
The search for Australia's next big fashion designer.
I want to see the passion in your fashion.
Watch out, Australia. Here I come.
Who will be fashion's next big thing?
I will own the runway.
Fashion can be a bitch.
For these 12 designers, Project Runway is the chance of a lifetime.
It's the final challenge. This is the big one. This next challenge is going to find the top 3. I've come this far and I don't want to go home now.
I'm so strange without Mr. Brent here. Very strange. Quiet.
Not quiet, yeah.
It was really, really sad to see Brent go. I think he was finding it quite hard in the house, though, away from his family and the ocean. So I think secretly he was quite happy to be going home. And he was always up first.
You do all the dishes.
Doing all the dishes, yeah.
It's so intense. Like, when they say it's the business end, it seriously is. I have to go into this next challenge being positive.
I've got to go to the White House Institute in 5.5 minutes, and I haven't even done the dishes.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
Hello, designers.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Christy.
It's time to find out about your most important challenge yet. This week, there is more at stake than ever before, as your next challenge will be the one that determines which 3 designers will make it through to the final.
Oh my goodness.
Expect something big.
I was thinking, oh my God, what can be bigger than Kelly Rowland? And what are they going to do to us?
So, be waiting out the front of the Condor Apartments, where you'll find out more.
Oh, please, yeah, draw out the agony. It was like, oh my God, just please tell us now.
Good luck, and I'll see you on the runway.
Thanks, Christy.
Seriously.
This is stressful.
As we left the Condor Apartments, we walked around the corner and there was this most beautiful silver Bentley.
Oh my God, it's bridal!
As soon as the chauffeur opened the door for us, we were screaming with excitement because we knew that we were going to be doing weddings.
We were like, weddings.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I love weddings! I would love to see a Louis Vuitton wedding dress.
I think it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Bridal wear is not quite my cup of tea at all.
Maybe Paul's here and I really am getting married.
I'd love that.
What if we're all designing your wedding dress?
And I was supposed to get married in June, but because of the show, my wedding's been postponed. It's going to be really exciting to see what everyone comes up with because it's going to be ideas for my own wedding. Because we're all going to be so different.
Different, but still fabulous.
Yeah.
I was really pleased when we drove into the driveway of a church.
Thank you, Godfrey.
I'm a little altar boy in Brisbane, so it was like, I love churches, I love weddings.
walked into the church, Henry was waiting for us.
Hello, designers.
Hi, Henry.
And that's when the excitement kicked in.
Welcome to St. Mark's Church, a place for worship and a place for weddings. Which brings me to your most important challenge yet. For your final challenge, you must create the most significant dress in a woman's life. The wedding gown.
Yay.
It's my dream, you know, ever since I was in grade 1, I've always wanted to, you know, get married. I've just loved weddings my whole life.
This is the design that could get you into the final. So, we're expecting a creation that is worthy of closing a collection on the runways of Paris. We don't want to see anything short of a showstopper.
I'm nervous. It needs to be a show-stopping wedding dress, something that could close the Parisian collection, and it needed to blow the judges away. So I really took that seriously.
Guys, this challenge is very close to my heart. I myself come from 3 generations of bridal wear designers and have been designing wedding dresses for the past 25 years. So I understand that the standard needs to be exceptional. Now for this challenge, you'll have 10 hours today and another 10 hours tomorrow to complete your design. This is your last chance to show why you deserve to be in the final.
I just have to trust my gut and trust my own aesthetic. I'm ready for the challenge.
It was off to wrap down fabric and get the materials that we needed to make our fabulous glamorous dress.
All right, designers, you have 30 minutes and $500. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
$500 is fantastic.
I've just got to find a base colour and then I'm right to go.
20 minutes can be a bit struggle.
You don't have much time left, you know that, all right?
Is there a calculator that works? Shit, poo, bum, fart, shit.
For me, fabric choice is everything. This was the garment that was either going to make us or break us.
All right, guys, time's up. Get everything tallied and meet me at the front. Come on, Louis.
Crazy shit happened.
So as we went back to the White House Institute and walked into the workroom, we saw that we had petticoats and beautiful bridal tulle.
Oh, look at all the tulle buttons.
Oh my God!
Fabulous things to help with our designs, and everyone was so excited.
Oh, how fantastic.
Let's all put one on. Right, well, I'm just going to work in it.
I do love doing wedding dresses, but I don't really like dealing with brides. I don't really like bridezillas, that's it.
The design I decided to go with is quite chic. It's not a big meringue. It's quite a chic slimline silhouette with a bit of a train. The fabric that I chose was a beautiful peach silk chiffon and a milk satin that goes underneath. I've picked the 2 most hardest fabrics to work with. It's really ambitious, but in my head, when I imagine it, I see those 2 fabrics just floating down the runway.
I'm having a huge frill.
Love it.
Well, collar and a train, both of which come off. I'm designing a movie star, elegant, sexy wedding dress that has a high neck collar that can be worn both sides, and the collar can also be worn as a little cape. For me, on your wedding day, it should be about being beautiful, and that means being sexy, so I'm not really into doing a buffy, strapless dress.
Is that too short for a train?
Oh.
I really want to create quite a traditional bridal gown, but I want to do a big bow, make it a signature dress. I want to make it showstopper. So I've got lots and lots of silk to make a huge skirt.
That's stunning.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I quite like it, that colour.
I think it's harder for Louis, but he's such an amazing designer and he does such elegant, beautiful, sexy women's wear dresses that I think it won't be too hard for him at all.
I'm not quite a bridal person. I don't like to make noises, but I prefer to make a very quiet symphony. It's not my cup of tea. Just not my cup of tea. It does frighten me a bit because I did find out that my dress is rather a little bit quiet.
Once you've had the wedding and you have the reception, you want to be able to dance and have fun, because most brides get trashed, completely blottoed. Sometimes they sleep with the best man. Oh, that one. Don't get me started about that.
I thought I was dying in the last challenge. Now I'm really dying.
And I got a bucket of boiling water, put about 7 to 10 tea bags in, and just dunked it.
I don't mind a bit of teabagging.
I was so relieved when it worked, because the white just looked a bit cheap.
Petrova.
Yeah. How pretty.
It was white.
It looks amazing.
I know.
How good's tea?
I know.
Oh my God, the fact that I'm in my element with this challenge, I'm so frightened that they're going to throw a spanner in the works.
Something god-awful is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's too nice. It's all going too well.
I'm thinking, how are they going to make this challenge a challenge?
Next on Project Runway, Australia.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, God.
This is the worst thing that could be happening right now.
It's like a nightmare.
Oh, my Lord, sweet Jesus. Everyone, just like to remind you all that if it doesn't have a bow, it's just not bridal.
It's 9 o'clock at night, 3 hours to go tonight, and in walks Henry for our critique.
Hello, designers.
Hi, Henry.
He's got so much experience in the bridal industry, and knowing that he's going to be able to head us in the right direction is fantastic.
Hi, guys. I'm here to see your stunning wedding dresses, so let me take a little peek. Oh, hello, Petrova.
Hello, Mr. Henry.
The final challenge.
I know.
The bridal doctor is in the house.
Fabulous.
Tell me concisely what you've got here,
Okay.
and let me understand what's going on.
Okay, well, I wanted to create a kind of sexy, glamorous dress, not necessarily a buffy fairy tale one, more of a sexy movie star one.
What makes this your showstopper?
Okay. Well, my favourite bit is the big collar, which I haven't put on it yet. And I think for me that actually came first before the dress, and the dress worked around the collar, which almost acts as kind of a modern veil in my way, because it kind of comes around like
It sounds like it's quite almost Elizabethan.
It almost is, yeah.
Almost like frilly lizard.
When Henry critiqued my dress and said the collar was like a big frilly lizard, I'm not really too worried because I love the collar.
I worry that the frill is not married to the rest of the dress, and it leaves me a little cold.
Yeah, okay, cool. No,
All
that's
right?
fair enough.
You've got to sock it to him, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
Rock the frock. I want to see a bit more passion in here.
Yeah.
Louis, I'm caught in your wet here, man. I almost goodness gracious, I almost tripped over. It's like jumping rope. Explain to me what's happening with your design.
Just want to create a evening dress that's very simple.
You've got the 4 judges sitting there in front of you. Okay, I can see them now. Can you see them now? The 4 judges, right?
Right.
It's your gown.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's hushed. Everybody's watching. What's Louis going to do this time? Da-da! Da-da!
Yeah.
Okay. I'm worried. What's different about this to the one that you did in the L'Oreal challenge? The one that you did in the first challenge?
Yeah.
You have got the most amazing aesthetic.
Yeah.
You're quite a genius designer. Create something that's a showstopper. Do you understand what I'm saying? Create something that's giving it drama, man. Otherwise, you're going to have a dramatic exit. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean it.
Okay. Thank you.
Lee,
Henry.
goodness, I do believe we have a wedding dress here.
Let me introduce you to Beryl.
Please unveil the look for me.
There you go.
All right.
How's that, Henry?
Tell me what we've got here in Beryl.
I love little corsets, big skirts. So that's I've gone big skirt. There's 15 metres in the skirt. I bought the lace and it was white. I tea dipped it.
So you dip this in tea. It's beautifully tailored. The colour's phenomenal. But what about it is different? What about it stands out that isn't your traditional lace corset full skirt?
Well,
that's what I want you to think about. I need you to push this further. Give me something that just gives it the final, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the OMG. Oh my God. Yeah. You're going for gold, now go for winner. Julie.
Henry.
The pressure is on.
I know.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah, already.
Oh, yeah?
I thought, this is taking longer than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got silk chiffon and silk charmeuse, and they're both a nightmare. It had been like 8 hours into it, and I had these 2 panels with a few strips on each panel.
You've only done 2 panels?
Yes.
Yike. I'm a bit worried.
Okay.
Because I think it's very ambitious.
I know.
And that's good. The execution of this is very, very difficult because you're using 2 really difficult fabrics.
I
know. Why?
This is my last chance, Henry. I know it's ambitious and I could stuff up, but
Have you ever done
if it works out,
Yeah.
it could be something that I could show people what I do. I don't know.
I think you've got to go for broke right now. So like your life depends on it, all right? Good luck. I love the vision. Now execute. Good luck.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you.
After Henry left, I was really starting to stress because I thought, he's right. I'm not going to get this dress done. It is ambitious. I've never done it before. I don't even know if it's going to work. Sometimes I wish I wasn't as ambitious.
I think it'll be amazing, darling.
Thank you, Lee.
We have to go home and have some sleep and be positive.
I can definitely see Henry, the point of view. I just have to believe myself, my own aesthetic. You know, I have to be brave, to prepare to take the failure. Then I have no fears to face the consequences. Okay, stop your dim jaw.
Sorry, darling? I guess that means it's time to go.
Louis, when I woke up this morning, I was so negative from last night, and I thought, that's it. Today, we're going to be positive. Because you were under-ambitious and I was over-ambitious. Last night, I couldn't sleep. Once I got home, I couldn't stop thinking about the dress. We've only got 10 hours today.
Hopefully there's not any
Surprises.
in the
Yeah, I hope not.
This morning I'm just thinking about, you know, where I am and how I got here. It's amazing. You know, I really want to be in the top 3. I was hoping it was going to be easier.
Come on, Lee, back to the workroom.
Darling, to the White House Institute, we have to go. Come on. As we entered the workroom at the White House Institute,
What a disaster.
everyone's very serious and just want to get their dresses completed. It's a really different feeling to what it was yesterday when we were all dressing up in petticoats and having a good time.
I just want to stick my big collar and my big drapey train thing on my dress because it's starting to look really traditional. It's scaring me.
Just trying to make it work at this stage.
A lot of people think that I'm very calm, or they even call me a Zang master. I'm not very Zang, I'm not very calm. If you put the heartbeat test, I think the needle will just run very high. Fuck shit.
He is very intense.
Very intense.
Oh my God, is that the real time?
That's the time, darling. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, you're not imagining it.
I decided to buy sequins and hot glue gun them, so when it goes down the runway it sparkles and looks showstoppery and beautiful. I was ironing the seams of my dress and some of the glue went onto the ironing board, and then I moved my dress to keep ironing it and I got glue all down the front of the silk satin.
Bloody glue guns.
Oh my God. I'd be screaming. I would be or crying or self-harming. I didn't know what to say. I was just sort of numb, and she just, you know, looked up and said,
It's not helping.
Sorry.
I thought that it wouldn't be that bad, and then I saw it and I just thought, oh, Petrova, you poor thing.
Heartbreaking.
What can I do though? Nothing. Can't do anything.
I mean, I have to show this dress to the judges. This is going to be why I'm going to stay in the competition or not, and it's got glue right down the front of it. This is the worst thing that could be happening right now. And then Henry walked in.
Hello, designers.
Hi, Henry.
Henry.
Can we all gather for a moment, please?
There's got to be something. There's always a twist. Always.
Well, designers, as you know, preparing for a wedding is extremely stressful and time-consuming. There's a lot of pressure, right?
oh my God, if Henry brings in Liza Minnelli and I have to do a ball gown for Michael Jackson, I'm just going to scream.
But think about it. What bride goes down the aisle without her bridesmaid?
Oh my Lord, sweet Jesus.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh God.
What bride goes down the aisle without her bridesmaid?
Oh my Lord, sweet Jesus.
Oh my God! Henry!
Designers, you remember these eliminated models? They are holding the fabric that you're going to need to make a bridesmaid's dress.
Henry, you're crazy.
Sorry. It was just like, oh, Henry, you're killing me.
Oh my God, we have to make another dress.
Designers, your bridesmaid's dress is going to need to complement your wedding dress. Otherwise, it will be considered a failure when it goes down the runway. All right?
That we have to make an outfit for a bridesmaid in 5 hours? Yeah.
You have a tremendous amount of work to get done. Every wedding has its pressures and stresses. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you.
All of a sudden, the workroom just changed completely. It was madness.
Oh my God, I'm so flustered.
Once we had our fabric and our models, we had to rush to get our designs done. We had an hour with the models, and that was all we were going to get.
I'm just going to keep it really simple.
Since the glue incident, I'm quite happy to put the wedding gown out of my head and concentrate on my little bridesmaid's dress. I actually feel more happy doing a bridesmaid's dress than bride's dress. I think I was delusional at that stage.
Look at that, it's a dress.
So I was quite panicking, but at the same time, I have to start.
All right, designers, your time is up, whether you're finished with your models or not. Ladies, you need to leave the workroom immediately. Let's go. Thanks, ladies. Thank you, designers. Carry on, please.
God, do you remember, like, the first day when there were 12 of us here and now there's 4?
This is it. We're all going home after this.
We were like beyond tired. We were exhausted. I really just need to get there.
Not much time left, and I hope I'm going to finish it. I'm off to sewing now. I just made the dress in about 2.5 hours. I'm so afraid that I'm running out of time. And I found out that that dress looked better than the bride.
I hate my bridesmaid's dress now. It's putting me in a bad mood. When you create a dress in a couple of hours, it's very hard to be positive.
I think it was really ugly.
It is like the ugliest bridesmaid's dress ever.
I just want to like this dress.
Would you wear those shoes to a party, Lee? Because they're not that high. Like, you could go all night in those.
It is a comfortable heel.
You know, I'm really excited, but I think we're all just exhausted. Like, we're so drained.
I'm tired and want to go to bed.
When I go home tonight, I hope I sleep well and don't stress too much.
Je 12 sati, ajdemo kući.
Are you for real?
Ajde.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm just like so excited today.
It all worked for me, baby.
I'm excited for me, a bit worried for like a couple of the others, but so excited, so excited. The models came in.
Hi guys. Hello.
Got the girls in their dresses, it was great. Can you walk?
Yes. Yes, I can. Looks cool.
I feel like a bride. What do you think? I think I like her.
I think the model was, they were feeling a little bit negative because my garment is rather a bit plain.
We're just a little bit worried. We just want Louis to stay in, and we're worried that it's a little bit simple.
I'm not going to create something gigantic, big, and wow. This is not me. I don't make loud music.
I don't know, mate. You've got a better relationship with him. You say it.
Oh!
The glue on my dress looks so much worse than what I thought it would, and that's stressing me out. Anthea, darling, do you see that awful glue thing down the front?
It's right down the front.
It's right down the front. Stupid, stupid dress. There's nothing I can do about it. I had my stress attack yesterday, and now I've just got to focus on finishing the dresses. Hopefully the judges will understand that sometimes you get glue on a dress and it's not really your fault. I can't do anything. Stupid glue! Stupid, stupid glue.
Designers, as you know, the final look before a bride goes down the aisle is everything, isn't it? It's not just about the dress, it's about the look, it's about the hair, it's about the makeup. Boy, do I have good news for you. I'm bringing in today one of our celebrity stylists to help you with the entire look, Australia's very own Jo Bailey. Let's give an applause.
Good morning, everybody. And I appreciate that you're all feeling a little bit nervous, as many brides probably do in the same situation. You know, today, even in your sort of highly agitated states, I'm here to sort of calm your nerves and help you out and make them look incredible.
As always, you'll be sent to the Tresemme hair salon, starring Jo Bailey, of course, and then on to the L'Oreal Paris makeup room to complete the entire look. And do not forget the scintillating and fabulous Maya accessories wall. Are you ready, Jo, for the challenge?
Ready.
Are you ready for the challenge? Let's go!
Do you think we should do a really big, low bun?
Love it.
Like a big one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Messy, scrunchy and sort of like swept back. Jo Bailey's amazing. Every time I tell him what I want, it just happens like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I wouldn't go too cheeky.
No,
Just
mainly
more
the eyes and the
contour.
lids.
Yeah, and lots of mascara. Go deep, big bronzes and golds and colours. Right?
We're psychically linked. It's amazing, you know, hair and makeup done, the girls in their dresses. Yumi actually looks absolutely divine, like she's stunning.
You look beautiful, honey.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
I think I've definitely fulfilled the brief. I think that my wedding dress is a showstopper. It could be shown on the runways of Paris.
I'm not so sure about the collar piece. It's more Petrova Queen of the Desert.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm so proud of myself. I stuck to my guns. I know that Henry said it was over-ambitious, but I stuck with it and I did it, and it's a dress that I would actually wear. I'm really proud of myself. It's perfect.
When I saw the two girls standing together, I really like it. It's like an onion. There's a lot of layers. You keep on peeling it, keep on peeling it. It's so beautiful.
All right, designers, your time is up, and I'm going to ask you all together, please, for a few moments.
Henry came in and he spoke to us about how inspired he was. It was actually quite touching. He was quite emotional.
Designers, models, this is a moment in your lives where the four of you will never be back in this workroom again together.
I know.
Stop it, Henry!
You've run through the streets of Melbourne trying to find inspiration. You've dipped your toes in the sands of St Kilda Beach. You've gone to Hollywood with the international superstar Kelly Rowland. And you found the quintessential secret of what Runway is all about. And that is, it's the individual expression of who you are as designers. And that's when you really find the passion in your fashion. Good luck to you. Now, let's go. Good luck, guys. All right, we're off to the runway.
Next on Project Runway Australia.
I found it all a little lumpy.
I think to me that it didn't work. Is there something down the front?
Hello, designers.
Hello, Christy.
Welcome to the runway. I want to congratulate each of you for making it this far, but only 3 of you will win a spot in the final. That means 1 of you will be out. For this challenge, we asked you to create the ultimate showstopper, the wedding gown. Of course, given what's at stake, we had to up the ante. On the second day of your challenge, Henry revealed you had to make a bridesmaid's dress to complement your wedding gown on the runway. Without question, this was your toughest and most testing challenge. Now, let's meet the judges. First up, we have leading Australian designer, Jason Brunston.
Hi, designers.
Hi, Jason.
Next, we have fashion buyer extraordinaire, Sarah Gale.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Hi, Sarah.
And our guest judge this week, one of Australia's leading fashion journalists and commentators, Melissa Hoyer.
Hi, gang.
Hello, Melissa.
We will score your designs as they come down the runway. 1 of you will be named the winner, and 1 of you will be out. Let the show begin.
As soon as Lucy walked out, I was over the moon. I think she looks absolutely stunning. Once my bridesmaid's dress came out, I wish I'd spent a little bit more time on making something quite amazing. The dress looked okay, nothing to call home about. Looking at the judges, they've just got a poker face and you can never tell what they think.
My design, compared to the rest of them, is very simple. A woman doesn't need to draw so much attention. I think they look very much like a pair, and I want to make both of them look very elegant with class.
Anthea is the most perfect bride. I thought the design looked beautiful. It sparkled like I wanted it to. I was really, really proud of myself. I do think that my bridesmaid's dress, even though I'm not in love with it, does complement the design of my wedding dress. I just really hope that my wedding dress and bridesmaid's dress are good enough.
When she walked out, I could have burst into tears. It was so emotional. It was like she took the breath away. Out of all of the tasks, this was it for me. I so wanted to do bridal. It was stunning. It was so beautiful. It was perfect. It was showstopper. I'm sure my heart was beating 1,000 miles per hour. I really want to be in the top 3.
One of you will be named the winner, and 1 of you will be out. Let's bring out your models. I'd like to start with Petrova. Petrova, tell me what inspired your wedding gown.
Well, I wanted to do a wedding gown that was quite glamorous and made you feel like a movie star and still quite sexy on your big day. And also, I love Anthea's long neck, and I think that this frill just frames your face so much as a bride, which is so important.
It's a little gothic, isn't
really?
it? Did you mean it to be gothic?
I think it was a bit fairy tale, but I always really loved in Snow White the evil queen who had that, and I think I've always loved that, so I guess that could lend itself to being gothic, but for me it was more just kind of fairy tale, I suppose.
What I would call the frilled neck lizard.
I can take that off if you like.
That actually comes off as well too,
it's
does
totally
it?
separate.
It's now looking like a really just beautiful negligee. I mean, you could actually walk now into your honeymoon suite and get it off pretty quick smart. I think the correlation between your bridesmaid dress and your bridal dress, to me, was so different. I think, to me, that it didn't work.
Sorry, is there something down the front that you've just covered up? What happened?
As I was ironing the dress, I didn't notice, but some of the hot glue gun got onto the ironing board. It was a big disaster yesterday, trying to get away with it, but there was no way I could remove it.
Lee,
Steve.
tell us about your wedding gown.
I wanted to do a princess, and I love princesses anyway, so wanted to do a big skirt, little bodice. I found the lace, but it was white, so I tea-dipped it to match the rest of the...
You did?
The silk, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you think, Melissa?
Beautiful. I mean, it's the quintessential bridal gown. You think of Princess Mary, Diana, Princess Masako from Japan. I just looked at you and went, wow, you really have done a beautiful job. The colour is extraordinary. I really love the way both the bride and the bridesmaid really make a great match. It's really beautifully made.
It's probably the most what I would call traditional gown of all. And so on one level, I think you took a risk in giving us a traditional bridal gown. Could we see it without the veil?
Oh, no, don't.
Not till after the kiss.
So beautiful.
It's beautiful. Your bride looks beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
Louis, can you tell me about the inspiration of your gown?
This is my first wedding dress. And the inspiration that I have is when I was sitting on a church, normally when I look at the bride is the back. So trying to start from the back to work to the front.
It's very much your signature, and I like the fact that you put the train on the shoulder rather than the back of the dress because it's you.
Everything was sort of falling off. I felt as though you'd already been to the honeymoon and you were just going to the church. I mean, there was something happening, there was stuff going on, and I thought, I think you've done it the wrong way around. But anyway, actually looking at the bridesmaid's dress now, I'm much preferring the shape of that. It's such a simple line, the skirt. There isn't that sort of distraction at the front.
I think you've definitely got like something really glamorous looking there. She looks beautiful. Jason, what are your thoughts?
I found it all a little lumpy and a little awkward in terms of holding the train up and this falling off here and this falling off here. When you said that it was your first wedding gown, have you been to many weddings?
Well, in Australia, only one.
Right. I think that kind of shows.
Melissa, would you say that Julie's design is a showstopper?
I think what you've done, Julie, is really fused a modernity with also sort of an old world glamour, and I think that's what a lot of brides want now. They still want to look like beautiful turn-of-the-century women, but by putting those beautiful raw edges on the fabric, you've just given it a really good, fresh, modern edge. The bridesmaid dress, I think, was just a little bit plain. It was something I could see just at any sort of store at the moment.
Your bride looks gorgeous. The colouring is perfect for your bride, and I love the veil, a little crunchy veil is beautiful. I think it's a really, really pretty bride's dress.
Thank you.
Were you inspired considering that you are getting married yourself?
Yes. Well, I thought, what would I want to wear? Because I'm getting married at the end of the year, and I thought if I try this and it works, it could be part of my own dress. Yeah.
Will we be seeing this again?
Yes.
Well, we've heard what you've had to say. We're going to have a little talk about what we've seen, and then I'll call you back. You can leave the runway. Thank you. So, everybody, what did we think of today's runway?
I thought so that there were some very pretty things, and what I thought was great was that they all showed their signature looks. I think some of them probably excelled more at a bride than others, obviously.
Okay, what did everyone think of Julie's gown?
I liked it. I really liked Julie's gown. Beautifully made, exquisite colour. Just the detail in it was beautiful.
She's incredible at detail.
So I think, you know, as a wedding gown in Australia, perfect.
Yeah. Let's talk about Petrova.
Petrova's was very dramatic, I'll give it that.
It did look like a bit reptilian, you know, like the frilled neck lizard.
Yeah.
I think I actually want to see a bridal gown that's a bit softer. There was a little bit of sort of Frankenstein met sort of Dracula.
Yeah, Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly.
What about Lee?
It was very regal. The colours were regal together. The golds and the purple with the gold was really beautiful.
It had all the elements, you know, the big skirt, the tight bodice.
I mean, his execution of something like that in that amount of time is truly incredible. I couldn't even begin to imagine.
No, that was a lot of work.
Okay, and how about Louis?
Louis, I thought, had a sense of elegance and sophistication, and I loved the shoulder train, but the execution of it...
It was lumpy. He lost me the minute she walked out.
You know, he had never done a bridal gown before.
No.
He's been to one wedding in his entire life.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, to do something like that as a first and a one-off, you know, we have to hand it to him.
Well, this is probably the most important decision we've had to make so far. So are we all sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure.
I'm very sure.
Designers, it's been a long journey, but only 3 of you will make it through to the final. And 1 of you will be out. Designers, it's been a long journey, but only 3 of you will make it through to the final. And 1 of you will be out. Let's start with the winner of this challenge. Lee. You are the winner of this challenge.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Since the beginning of this competition, you have shown us what an exceptional designer you are. And this win guarantees you a spot in the final. You can leave the runway.
Thank you. Thank you.
Having the opportunity to be final 3 on the first ever series of Australian Project Runway, I can't believe it. It's life-changing. The emotions were going crazy.
The next person who'll be joining Lee in the final is... Julie. Congratulations, you're in. You can leave the runway.
such a headache.
Oh, Lee, we're through. Can you believe it?
Louis, Petrova. Sadly, one of you will be out. Louis, since the very first challenge, you've shown us what an innovative and creative designer you are. But today on the runway, your signature look did not cut it. And we're worried that this may be as good as it gets. Petrova, the designs you've shown us so far have been beautiful and fresh. But while today's design was a showstopper, it was for all the wrong reasons. The last designer, joining Lee and Julie in the final, is Petrova. Congratulations.
God.
You're in.
But you're a genius.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You can leave the runway. That means, Louis, you're out.
Has been an amazing journey and experience as well too.
We think you're an incredible talent, and we're certain you're going to have a very successful future as a designer.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. I'm so glad to be part of the process. I think this is the most priceless experience that I've ever had.
Oh, baby.
Oh, honey. I don't believe it.
I want to see your collection.
I so thought it was going to be you. Like, I was convinced.
Okay.
I was so convinced. I'm so sad to see Louis has gone because I think he's amazing and a genius, and I'm still in shock that they picked me.
Oh, don't cry. No, babe.
Designers, there's not a dryer in the house, including me. Louis, you're going to need to say your goodbyes. You can be very, very proud. And I, for one, amongst all of us, will be in the front row for your first collection. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. When I woke up from this show, what I win is a friendship and being well respected.
Next time on Project Runway Australia. The finalists of Project Runway Australia.
It's the biggest thing that's ever happened to me.
For your next challenge, you'll be creating a collection.
And I'll be checking in with each of you as your final show approaches. Julie, this starts to look a little bit like a circus. This is so bad it is bad.
Because I've just been procrastinating like nothing on earth.
What have you been doing? Like, you've got so much work to do and you haven't done any.
And I have one surprise left for all of you.
I dread to think what it's going to be.
1, 2, 3.
It was just sickening.
Oh, Henry.
Runway is heating up.
We were the final three.
I made it into the finals.
It's friend against friend for the final prize.
We're each other's biggest rivals.
Oh my God.
I was stressed about seeing what Lee and Petrova have done.
The pressure is just huge.
But friendship only goes so far.
I think Julie plays it safe.
It's all boring.
It's really, really Lee to the extreme.
Just a bunch of costumes.
And there's one final shock in store.
Are you ready?
Project Runway Australia, next Monday exclusive to Arena.